I thought I would take a minute just to let you know who Legacy Funeral and Cremation Services is, what we do, and who's behind it. My name is Matt Drury. I've been a funeral director for over 23 years, in the funeral profession for almost 30. We're in Barrie, Ontario. Beautiful city, lots of great people here. Spent most of my career in the city of Barrie, but I also worked at another funeral home just outside of Barrie, about a half hour away, commuting back and forth. So that commute got a little much. So came back to Barrie, worked for a great funeral home for just over 12 years. And we just felt that the city and the surrounding areas could use something different, right? Everybody expects that when they go to a funeral home, it's a big, huge, elaborate building. Sometimes people feel a little bit uncomfortable going to a funeral home. It's not the nicest place to go. I mean, we're going there because a loved one has passed away, or somebody we know may be getting ready to pass away, and we need to look after the arrangements. So what we decided was that Barrie needed a place that was a little more welcoming, that was more transparent, that was more cost effective for people, and in a facility that wasn't overwhelming or ominous to come into. So what we did was we found a location that was a good size, that we were able to decorate and put in place all the features that a typical funeral home would have, but done in a way that was more welcoming, more open, easier to come into, if you can say that. So that's our facility. But what do we actually do? Well, again, we meet with families, plan for a death that's imminent, or in 20 or 30 years or more. We deal with families that have lost a loved one. So that's what we call at need. So when a family comes in, we will meet with them. How we're different is we actually listen to the family. This is not our time. We have a lot of knowledge, we have a lot of experience. So what we try and do is have a discussion. How does the family want to honor their loved one? How did their loved one want to be honored? Is it burial? Is it cremation? Is it aquamation? Where are we going to do the service or the celebration of life? Is it going to be in our facility here, or is it going to be at another venue? These are things we talk about without any pressure. We're very transparent. We understand that this is a time that people are vulnerable, and we want to be part of their family, and we want them to feel like they're part of our family when they leave. It's about a relationship, and it's about building trust. We have no quotas to fill. We have no reason to upsell. We want to do what is right for you. So that's kind of a little snippet of what we're about, and we hope to have more videos coming up just to answer some other questions, to go over maybe some things that you don't know as a viewer. What is it that goes on behind the scenes? I don't mean in that back room or what happens there, although those can be discussions that can be had on a one-to-one basis. But where does my money go when I pre-arrange? How am I protected? These are things that people want to know, and these are things that we want to tell people. So we're not going to hide anything here. We're not going to be invisible when you call. We want to be here. We want to be here for you. If you have time, come on in. Stop in or make an appointment. Check out our facilities.